I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. You a badass bitch. That don't get swallowed in that fat ass bitch. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. You a badass bitch. That don't get swallowed in that fat ass bitch. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do.
Shout out to RC Cola.
Shout
out to AP Boss Lady. Shout out to Executive Suite.
Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. You a badass bitch. That don't get swallowed in that fat ass bitch. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. They shooting in the parking lot. Everybody get low.
Shout out to DT Wolf.
In the parking lot. They ain't where you wanna go. Now stand
Let's get to it. Welcome everyone, welcome. How we doing on this glorious evening? How's your weekend been so far? How was your weekend? How's the week starting out for you guys? How we doing? Talk to me in the chat. I want to welcome you guys to this multi-million dollar stream, this multi-million dollar podcast. I'm Kev Prosper, founder and CEO of Prosperity, selling travel and wellness consulting, merchandise and media that teach people how to master their mindset and live life on their own terms. You are tuned into Love and Money on Prosperity Plus. Thank you for contributing to the Cash App. $ Prosperity ULLC to the top right of your screen. Thank you for visiting the website below at prosperunlimited.com. Thank you for liking, subscribing, following, and sharing. And remember, we do this every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And remember to invest in the brand Prosperity ULLC. Build wealth, travel boldly, live royally. All right. It's a weird news week. I don't know, like some stuff been going on lately. Not much, nothing serious. Let's get into the first order of business. Kansas City and the Detroit Lions game. Them is two cities you do not want to get into a fight in. Those are two cities you do not want to get into a fight. Those are two cities and two stadiums you don't want to get into a fight in. It seems like the cities with the most historically losing teams tend to have the roughest crowds, like the Raiders, the Lions, the Chiefs. Who else? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is they typically a winning team, but yeah, them crowds is tough. The Jets, you know what I'm saying? Certain cities you don't want no smoking. But it went down apparently. Let me pull it up. Let me manage to pull it up. Let's go here with it, and I'm gonna blow this up and try to see what happened. Let's get a looky-loo on what actually happened at this Lions Chiefs game. And so hopefully it doesn't buffer.
Kansas City gets the victory.
Okay.
30-17 as Patrick Mahomes beats Jared Goff. And we got a little fight here, a little altercation going on.
Whoa.
Started it.
So Brian Branch was involved in something, and there was a little exchange, and then people came running. I think that was
what's happening?
Schuster who came running into that.
Just glanced up and saw two Chiefs, one Lion, and then, of course, everybody coming on the field at the end of the game.
And then they throwing punches. They punching them with the helmets on. That's crazy.
The back end of that over to the right. Pyrotechnics going off because the clock hit 0. That does not take away from what's going on. The officials are all on the...
Everybody talking greasy.
...of this, and now the officials are heading off the field here.
Is he a coach or is he a player? Like, what's going on?
And Mahomes was in the bottom of the pile, and smartly a few of the Chiefs
look
out of there.
Look at Travis Kelce and his perfect fade.
A little salty ending to this one, and there wasn't a lot of that during the game. It was a hard-hitting game for sure.
But I want to know how the fight started, though. That's my thing.
Let's see. Okay, let's see. We've got to look.
Let me move myself out the way a little bit.
End of the game there. Branch walking by. Mahomes extends the hand to him. Branch doesn't respond. Doesn't put his hand out. Back. Juju Smith-Schuster saw that. And then Branch and Juju continue to pass by, and he gives Juju a shot.
Oh, he tight. Oh, he mad.
Down, and that's where the whole thing began. It was Pacheco, Branch, Juju, and other players involved, including
what is he mad about? Why is he so angry?
The league's going to take action on that one against Branch.
Oh, my. Run that back, though. Yo, so Mahomes trying to dap him.
Mahomes extends the hand to him. Branch,
and he tight.
Respond, doesn't put his hand out. Back. Juju Smith-Schuster saw that. And then Branch and Juju continue to pass by, and he gives Juju a shot.
He's mad.
Goes down, and that's where the whole thing began. It was Pacheco, Branch, Juju, and other players.
He's like, let me at him.
Duffy.
Let me at him.
Most of the guys were trying to keep things calm.
The league's going to take action on that one against Branch.
Yeah, that was nasty work. So apparently the player Branch. Let me get some feedback, some AI feedback. Lions Chiefs fight. Let's get some AI feedback on. Lion safety Brian Branch suspended for 1 game for fight after loss to the Chiefs. Okay, he's the safety. You want your safety to be that mean. If not your safety, then your linebackers. But what was that? What was that call for though? That's unsportsmanlike. Branch is reported to have ignored a handshake attempted by Chiefs quarterback Pat Mahomes before confronting and slapping Smith-Schuster. Smith-Schuster was reportedly bleeding from the nose. Branch's explanation: Branch later stated that he was frustrated by what he considered an illegal block in the back by Smith-Schuster early in the game, a block that he felt was uncalled by the officials. He acknowledged his actions were childish. So that must have meant for him to be that upset after the game, that must have meant that there was a whole lot of shit talking going on. There was a whole lot of shit talking, and he was kind of taunting him about it, about the fact that he got away with it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I'm going to do it again type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. I'm going to want to punch you in your face after the game too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I could find what sparked it though. Let's see if we can find what sparked it. Lion safety fight was absolutely insane, unacceptable. This Pat McAfee Branch on bro. Let's see what the actual player Branch had to say about it. Let's see what he had to say about it.
In between the play and refs don't catch it. Like they be trying to bully me out there. I should have never did it. It was childish.
How do you process the way it went down for you guys tonight? Just having a winning streak snapped and coming in here against a tough opponent.
We beat ourselves, honestly.
Take ownership for the punch, but don't take ownership for them.
What are you referring to?
But I don't like.
Back illegally, and they was running the ref. The ref didn't do anything, and just stuff like that. And that's.
I need to see the film. I need to see the play itself.
They still, I still shouldn't have done that. So
that was at the end of the game. You're talking about somebody hit you in the back. Juju hit you in the back.
Yes.
So Juju in particular was the one that hit you?
Yes.
Yeah. Were there other things that they were doing just in terms of maybe rubbing it in at the end?
Yeah, they were. There was a lot of stuff, but I should have showed it between the whistles.
I mean, I get him being the professional and owning up to it and all that, but like, let's see the footage. Like what exactly happened? You know what I'm saying? What exactly happened that got you that upset? You know what I mean? And then the way he's reacting after the fact, it don't seem like there must have been a whole lot of shit talking and taunting. He's just mad that they got away with some shit and then they lost the game. That was just the loss was injury to insult. I'm pretty sure if the Lions would have won that game, he would have never punched him in the face like that. Golly. But oh well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, right? He's gonna get suspended again. And you know, he's probably their starting safety. So at this rate, they make him maybe about like $50,000 a game, anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 a game. You know, with inflation and everything. And so you miss that one game. You know, that's you can't get the new Bentley that come out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait. You gotta go back to the bottom of the waiting list on that new Bentley. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and for him to react like that, he must have been taunted. He must have been taunted throughout the game. I don't see why. You know what I'm saying? You've been up to this point. You probably played, if not hundreds, maybe tens of full equipment football games. You know what I'm saying? Where and we all know since Pee Wee League, we shake hands after the game. It is what it is, right? We know that. We've been knowing that. You know what I mean? So for him to react like that, it must have been a lot of off camera, on the field garbage going on. You know what I'm saying? For him to react like that. But let's get into the next topic, though. Shout out to Jude Lander Joseph. Welcome. Let's get to the next joint. What's the next one? Oh, yes. Amen. Hold on. We need a round of applause. This is Erica. Do we know who Erica is? Yes. Say hi to Erica, guys. Hi, Erica. Yes, Lord. Erica Erica Dixon not only earned Scrappy's heart, but also the hearts of reality TV lovers worldwide after appearing on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for almost a decade. Now there's facts you probably didn't know. According to Fandom, Erica Dixon was born on October 12th, 1984. Oh, she's pretty close. She's pretty close. In Atlanta, Georgia. Per the outlet, Dixon was raised alongside 6 brothers and 3 sisters. God dang. Like imagine Sunday dinners at her house. Additionally, the outlet reports that Dixon and her siblings were raised by her aunt and uncle in Hempstead, New York. Oh, she's from New York? Stop playing. Wow. At this time, details surrounding Dixon's siblings remain scarce. However, in December 2023, she did make headlines for congratulating her younger brother, Hakeem Jordan Pulliam, on graduating from Albany State University. Okay, so she's from up top. That's what's up. Furthermore, in June of this year, she gave a shout out to another brother. Okay, that's what's up. We not here to talk about her siblings. We here to talk about her. During Dixon's time on Love and Hip Hop, her mother Mignon Dixon appeared alongside her for specific scenes in season 2, episode 3. And I actually used to watch Love and Hip Hop around them times. I'm not too proud of it, but you know what I'm saying, I could still testify. Mignon joined Erica for her home-cooked dinner alongside Scrappy, her then-fiancé, and the father of her eldest daughter, Imani, and his mother, Mama D. During their sit-down, things got heated, and the table was literally shaken as Mignon questioned Scrappy's loyalty to Erica and whether his intentions to marry her were true. Additionally, Erica vented her frustrations about feeling poorly treated by Mama D. Okay. Ultimately, things escalated. I guess that was good television. Things escalated with Erica and Jasmine Blue exchanging words, which led blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, according to National Today, Dixon graduated from Forest Park High School and went on to study at Atlanta Professional Institute, where she obtained a certificate in medical coding and bill transcription. While working in that field, Dixon also appeared on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. However, a few seasons, she stopped being a main cast member show. Okay, we know that. And seemingly began pursuing a career in real estate as an agent at Norlux Realty in 2024. She closed her first transaction as a real estate agent in August. She then closed her second transaction earlier this month. That's what's up. She also owns a business called Class 6 outside of working in real estate. Dixon has also been getting to the bag, owning her own boutique. Okay, so she's doing the typical boss chick route. You know what I'm saying? Real estate and cosmetics. Let's get it. Rack them up. 777. Let's go. Let's get it. But let's give a round of applause for Erica Dixon, y'all. Wait, what happened to my? There you go. Erica, call me. Hey, boo. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to. I just wanted to talk about Erica Dixon. That's all. That's it. Let's move on to the next topic. All right. So what's next on the menu? Make them say, nah. It's finna go down, baby. You heard? Don't you love it when all these people say, baby? You heard me? It's finna go down, baby. That's right. So, Cash Money and No Limit, they about to do the damn thing. The Verzus was a legendary thing, especially for COVID. My favorite Verzus, of course, if you know me, my favorite Verzus, Bounty Killer versus Beanie Man. Let's go. favorite all time, son. Wait, did I record that Versus? I wanna record that Versus. Yeah. Anyway, that one and Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu. That was another fire Versus. Yes. Y'all gotta look out for that one. Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu. If anybody can pull that up, if anybody can reach out for that one in out of the ethers, holler at me. That shit was so cool. Like, it was cool because it was like one of the first few Verses, right? And around that time, Jill Scott, I don't know if she still runs her podcast, but Jill Scott, she was running her podcast around that time. Hold on, let me get my whatchamacallit right. She was running her podcast around that time, and so she was real, open and down for whatever as far as the internet was concerned. So yeah, Erykah, she's real. She's the earthy type. You know what I'm saying? She's like the quintessential. She's like the poster child for those earthy chicks. You know what I'm saying? The chicks that like to walk barefoot and don't wear deodorant. But they freaky as shit in the bedroom. I said it. Y'all know it. Y'all know what's up. But so Erykah wasn't the most technological at the time. She wasn't the most tech savvy. So what happened? So what Jill did the stream, and then Erykah, she did. I guess she went on. I think she voice recorded or not voice recorded, but she audio streamed. And so Jill was like, "Hey, let's sing this song, la 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 la." And then Erykah was like, "Ooh, I like that one. Let's try this one." You know what I'm saying? It was so chill. It was so chill. And then Jill had the candles burning. It was the chillest Versus ever. But that's my second favorite Versus, next to Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. Yeah. But after COVID, the whole Versus hoopla and hooplore died down a little bit. It wasn't the same. There was a lot of dope Versuses, but I never. Oh, and then my third favorite Versus was Lox and Dipset. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Lox versus Dipset, and the way Jada was just tearing through him, like it was just bad. It was bad. It was like a beautiful train wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a car accident. You didn't want to look away. You just went like, oh my god, wow. You know what I mean? But that was a good battle. Fourth, I think, is Jadakiss versus Fabulous. That was another good one too. Cause Fabulous was high off his ass. He couldn't battle no more. And Jadakiss was drunk as a fish, and he just kept going. He didn't give a fuck. So that was a good battle. But these two record labels, these two legendary. First of all, let's establish this. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna break this down so it can forever and consistently be broke. There would be no Cash Money without No Limit. I said it. There would be none without there'll be no Cash Money without No Limit. Master P, I think Master P was ahead of his time. I really do believe that he made independent cool. You know what I'm saying? He did his own album covers. He made his own beats, and I used to think the music was terrible. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. But the way he enterprised it was, and I saw myself following his blueprint a lot. You know what I'm saying? He really got it out the mud. He really met the ice cream man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really got it out the mud, and he blew up across the country. You know what I'm saying? I remember Lil Duval. He said, y'all big cities, y'all might have it, but the rest of the country is country. The rest of the country is country as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that in context to his personal success. He knew that he know as long as he stayed his authentic Southern self, he could blow up wherever he go, because the rest of the country is just like him. You know what I'm saying? And I remember growing up in Brooklyn, New York. I'm dating myself. I'm dating myself. I remember being in high school and guys, jamming Master P. Like, it was like, yo, this that work. This that fire. you gotta get up on that Master P. I got all the Master P joints. And these album covers were so tacky. So tacky. Oh my God. 777. It was just gold everywhere. And I remember Chris Rock, one of his comedy specials, he was he did a little satire, did a cover similar to the style of a No Limit album cover. You know what I mean? So No Limit, it was a lot of gold and diamonds, and Cash Money kind of went further with it. It was a lot of platinum and diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it's funny, with the music, the way the music industry is set up. There's a lot of competition behind the scenes. Meaning, like, I'll give you an example. What's the girl? I like your smile. When she came out, that song is still a classic to this day. Like let's lick a shot for that. That song still goes, but it wasn't necessarily Janet Jackson's fault. It was Janet Jackson's people's fault. Because when you're a pop star, you're manufactured, right? I say that all the time. And her good girl next door look, they kind of stole that. I ain't gonna say they stole it. They imitated it and put that on Janet Jackson, because Janet Jackson's and then they kind of poached her makeup staff and stylist and all that, and then they kind of boosted up Janet Jackson. The same thing with Rihanna and Khalees. Khalees was on that When He Want It, He Blindfolds Me, and My Milkshake Brings All the Girls to the Yard. And lo and behold, years later, now we got Riri Bad Girl. Where did this come from, right? What is this? You see what I'm saying? So, you got a New Orleans record label, No Limit, tearing up the charts. You know what I'm saying? Hot like fish grease. Every album selling, and they independent, making money hand over fist, right? And then as the years go by, you hear less and less of No Limit, and then all of a sudden it's bling bling, and then these long white tees and headbands, and with mouthful of gold teeth. What is this? With mouthful of gold teeth with diamonds in it. What is this? Where's this coming from? But we gotta give credit and props to the musical talent of, of the artist of Cash Money, because Juvenile really was that dude. He really was fire. His album was really truly fire. Lil Wayne's first album was really truly fire. You know what I'm saying? And you got to give that credit. And Manny Fresh's beats was really truly fire. So you got to give credit where credit is definitely due. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to RC4. Thank you for tuning in on Instagram. So the music, the music content. I remember BG's one of my favorite Cash Money songs. Cash Money is Army, better yet a Navy. My shit. That was my shit. That beat is so hard. Oh my God. Anyway, but they really did put out good music, but I'm pretty sure there was a lot of behind the scenes to how No Limit faded out and how Cash Money came in all of a sudden. And then everyone forgets that Snoop Dogg was on No Limit for a hot little minute. Everybody forgets that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then No Limit really did stay afloat for quite some time, because one of the songs that still go in the club to this day, just some other niggas, we down for my niggas. Just some other niggas, we down for my niggas. I ride for my niggas. I die for my niggas. Just some other niggas. That goes in every club to this day. Wherever you could be in the Midwest, you could be in the West Coast, you could be in the South, you could be in the East Coast. That song will go. And it's actually a No Limit song. So yeah, these guys, there's definitely a legacy here. There's definitely a pride, and a battle like this makes you wish you was from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm down to watch it. I don't know. I'm down to watch it. How about you? Put it in the chat. So, how'd you like the show, guys? What did you guys think? Was it a good show? Really? So, thank you guys for tuning into this multi-million-dollar podcast. I'm Kev Prosper, founder and CEO of Prosperity, selling travel and wellness consulting, merchandise, and media that teach people how to master their mindset and live life on their own terms. You are tuned into Love and Money on Prosperity Plus. Thank you for contributing to the Cash App at the top right on your screen, $Prosperity ULLC. Thank you for visiting the website below at prosperunlimited.com. And thank you for thank you for liking, subscribing, following, and sharing. That's right, boys and girls. Remember, we do this every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And remember to invest in the brand Prosperity ULLC. Build wealth, travel boldly, live royally. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Be sure to shop Amazon with Prosperity ULLC. Link in the description.
These are all of my books. My very first book, Leave the Fairy Tales Up to Disney, The Reality of Dating. Haunted Truths, a romance murder mystery set in the heart of Brooklyn during the 1980s, during the height of the crack era. Switch, my romantic comedy. My trilogy, Spirit of the Machine, 1, 2, and 3, sci-fi action thriller. My poem anthology, Red Garden. That is System of the Sun. That's my book on organizational skills. Don't wait till I get rich to buy that book. New Shoes. That's my book on self-esteem, on how to love yourself. Ratchetology. Yes, I'm the Ratchetologist. Take my advice. Visit prosperunlimited.com and click travel to book your next vacation.
Do that freaky jam on the beat. Shitty with that butter shit that bone feed. Did you double do that song sing. Flicky chicky with some butter so that phone sing. If you cheeky cheddar chuck, I get her own cheese. And so chicken with that head of this bitch that won't be with the official with that whole sleeve. Let me see you the wish that with that long sleeve. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. You a badass bitch. If I don't get swallowed in that fat ass bitch. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. I got racks to the ATM jam. Tell me what you wanna do. I got
Be sure to shop Amazon with Prosperity U LLC. Link in the description.
These are all of my books. My very first book, Leave the Fairy Tales Up to Disney, The Reality of Dating. Haunted Truths, a romance murder mystery set in the heart of Brooklyn during the 1980s, during the height of the crack era. Switch, my romantic comedy. My trilogy, Spirit of the Machine, 1, 2, and 3, sci-fi action thriller. My poem anthology, Red Garden. That is System of the Sun. It's my book on organizational skills. Don't wait till I get rich to buy that book. New Shoes. That's my book on self-esteem, on how to love yourself. RATCHET-OLOGY. Yes.